somebody needs to tell me what a four-quadrant fold is. Tim, you want to tell me?
The four-quadrant fold is, we're going to take this piece of paper and fold it into 4 different sections. But it's going to look like a quadrant plane, so we're going to have to fold the paper vertically.
Vertically, that's where that's going to start.
And then what I have my students do is fold it vertically first and then horizontally.
Okay. So you're
And it's
folding.
going to create 2 intersecting lines, which we can call our axes.
Okay. You're folding vertically. I heard somebody over here say hot dog fold. I know a little bit of that terminology. Some people don't like that terminology, but all right. So once you've folded it vertically, then Tim, next step.
Fold your paper horizontally.
Okay. And then once you open it, you should have
Intersecting lines.
intersecting lines or line segments?
Line segments that we can call axes.
Yes.
And then you'll have 4.
There, he's holding it up for you to see.
Yeah.
So you have 4 sections. So long to get my,
It might be raining, so it's getting wet.
okay. Looking at your 4-quadrant fold now, you're going to be doing an activity. And we talked all summer long about representation. How are some ways that we represent mathematics? How could we represent them? How could we represent them? What's one way to represent a mathematical problem? We could represent it numerically. Okay? We could represent it numerically. We could have an equation, a function, something numeric. How else could we do it?
Visually.
Visually meaning?
You can have an illustration.
An illustration or a picture?
A picture.
A picture, so you can do it pictorially.
And a table.
You can do a table, very good. And if you have a table, you usually make a graph. Usually make a graph. So, Donna?
Can you also represent it verbal in words?
Yes, you can do it verbally.
Yes.
So far we've said numerically, verbally, with pictures, with a chart or table, and a graph. You had one? Kinesthetically with manipulatives. All right, so you have a 4-quadrant fold on your paper. How many ways am I going to ask you to represent the problem that we're fixing to do? At least 4. At least 4 ways, okay? At least 4 ways. And numerically and verbally are the most abstract. So where are you going to start? Even before the pictures, you're going to have your manipulative, and then you draw pictures of those manipulatives. Okay? And I'm out of soap until those things get here.
She's on her way down.
Okay. Now, in my tub that she's bringing, I have pattern blocks and I also have color tiles. What's the difference? Yeah. I have color tiles and pattern blocks. Say your name. Laura.
Color tiles are flat
Yes.
and color blocks are
I have color tiles and pattern blocks.
Oh, pattern blocks. Pattern blocks. Oh, color tiles would be squares and pattern blocks would be different shapes.
Yes, ma'am. The color tiles are square, they're an inch square, and the pattern blocks are different shapes. Okay, they're different shapes. So they're passing out just the color tiles, Dr. Wilson. Those are pattern blocks. The color tiles are all square. While they're doing that, let me review the rules when we do an activity. We have math and science people both in here. We're doing a math activity right now. So the math teachers may know a whole lot about what we're fixing to do. The science teachers may not know quite as much. Okay? So the rule is, if you know the answer, You can't tell your partner, your table mates, the answer. You can only, if you have a table mate who's, kind of struggling, trying to work it out, you can only ask them questions to get them thinking and to pull out the information from them, as I have been doing with y'all this whole morning. All right, does everybody have color tiles? A few? All right. You can work in fours or you can work in twos. You can work in pairs or you can work in quads. Okay? It doesn't matter to me, but you all have to work. So if you're in a group of four and you're working as a group of four, you cannot rely on one or two people to do all the work. So I am relying on the people at the table to hold everybody accountable that they're working. Don't let the principals just sit there. They tend to want to do that. Okay? They tend to want to let the math teachers do the work. Make the principals talk and think through it. So this is what you need. Thank you, Rose. This is what you need. You need exactly 36 color tiles, and the color doesn't matter. You just need exactly 36 color tiles. Per group.
Let's get 6 of each color.
Exactly 36 color tiles.
Now definitely starting into it.
This is not what I was thinking of. I was thinking of, like, you have the big square, that's a square. You have a little square, that's a constant. Those are all. So these are just color tiles. Algebra tiles are the ones they have, the X's and Y's. Okay.
All right. We want them to be multicolored, so we have 9 of each color. Unless they fall into it.
So let me get Everybody has 36 tiles counted out. All right, this is what I want you to do.
By phone with Hobby Lobby.
Y'all listen. Everybody has your 36 tiles in different configurations. All right. This is what I want you to do. With your table mates, I want you to create all of the rectangles that you can, all of the different rectangles that you can with 36 tiles. Now keep in mind, a rectangle is solid. So if you look up here, this is a rectangle. This is not a rectangle because it has a gap, okay? So rectangles are solid, no gaps, no overlapping. So you're creating all the rectangles you can with 36 tiles. One more thing before you get started. I want to look at the orientation. Is this rectangle different from this rectangle?
No.
Most teachers say no. Most students say
Yes.
yes. For this particular activity, I want you to consider these two different rectangles because a 1 by 3 and a 3 by 1, when you graph this, it's going to have a different place on the graph. Okay? So they're two different. So now you're making all the rectangles you can make with only 36 tiles.
Brownie, I have one question. Do we have to use all 36
All
tiles?
36 every time.
Every time you put this
You raise your hand.
All 36.
Okay, I got you some of those.
So we have 9 by 4 and 4 by 5.
Okay, so here's the thing, we have to use all of this.
Every time.
Okay, you can do 36. 1 by 36. You should break these down.
While you're doing that, you should have a table somewhere. One of you should be the recorder and record the length, the width, the perimeter, and the area for each rectangle. The length,
And then we get 9 by 4.
the perimeter, and the area. Ashley, what did I just say?
You have to put the area.
Hang on, Ashley. Quiet please for just a moment. Ashley, what did I just say?
Someone's gonna be the recorder and we have to record the length and the width and the area, or the perimeter and the area.
Perimeter and area, so make an organized table for that. So over here, what did I just say?
You have to put the length, the width, the perimeter, and the area. You have to record the length, the width, the perimeter, and the area of each
rectangle in a table. Now, you can't see it very well up there, but the first column is length, second column is width, third column is perimeter, fourth column is an area. Okay? For every rectangle that you make. Yes, ma'am.
So the perimeter.
Actually, it'd be 40 inches.
Think of something else. 40 inches.
perimeter.
And then it would be 2 times 18 is 36.
Well, I'm here. Let me show you where that stops.
The area is 36 inches. All right, so
If I get this far, which I may not,
so 18 times 2 is still 40.
it's gonna stop here.
40 inches. And
Actually,
but it's not going to be the same either way.
but I for sure want to make sure here's
Okay, so the perimeter of 36 by 4 is 36.
we are not using our math. We're doing it on the child. So that we know what to expect of the child. Yes, ma'am. Whatever is your children will weigh. It's within, okay, because it defeats the whole purpose to use your teacher knowledge.
Copies for everybody. That's why we have one.
We have to make it this way.
But when you're,
It has to go this way.
We're just pretending here.
So we're gonna make the 1 by 36.
We gotta do this slowly. We're slow. Remember, we're children. I'm not a math
And so much is inside. Okay, so what do we have here?
9 by 4.
Okay, let's go 9 by 4. So 9 plus 9 is 18. So the perimeter 18.
Yeah, but do we count the
Plus, because it's this side.
Okay, 18.
Worry about these.
You will count someone around. That's right, me too. But you're right.
So you count how many this side, leave on this side, and count this side. Otherwise, when you just touch on this, you're waiting.
So you have to actually go to 1, count the side. We ought to write this down.
Because I could see it could be confused very quickly. With area, you know.
2, 3, they'll go 1, 2.
What's the mission Now, we have to be finished by 10:30, so let's.
Does that mean I focus on them or?
Starting your table? Is this the real, not drawn scale?
Yeah, they're usually do 6 by 6.
One, two,